crazy. Oh, you remember when you
On One Nation Network TV. I am Dirty, sitting right there across from me. It looks like she's next to me, but she's actually across from me. The one, the only.
Lynn B.
What's up, lady?
What's up, Dirty?
You really want to know? It's tonight. We were talking earlier. Tonight
Right.
is going to be a rant fest
Okay.
for me
Okay.
because I am beyond pissed off.
Okay. What are you pissed off about, hon?
I'm pissed off about all this bullshit that's going on.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
So let's get it straight right now. First and foremost, all our condolences to everybody in El Paso,
Absolutely.
in Dayton, Texas, or Dayton, Ohio.
Dayton, Ohio, right.
We don't want to get that wrong because,
We don't want to say Toledo.
right, we don't want to say Toledo. But all of our thoughts and prayers here from One Nation Network TV go out to you people.
Absolutely.
What happened was a tragedy. It was just unbelievably sadness and just ridiculous.
You know, Dirty, I went to sleep.
Pull that mic a little closer.
Okay. I went to sleep. What was that, Saturday? Sunday?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay. And I had just saw about the El Paso. And
Right.
then to wake up Sunday morning. So that must have been Saturday night and then into Sunday morning. To wake up
Something
and
like that.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
To find out that, oh my God, another shooter in Dayton, Ohio. How crazy is that?
Right, yeah. What is this?
That's what I always get. Welcome to my world. Yep.
Seriously?
Yep.
Oh, I'm just going to do this.
Yep. And then just put it on our Facebook page. That's
Yeah.
what we have to do.
Well, we're getting kicked off of things tonight, that's for sure.
Okay. So you got some things you want to talk about, huh?
So let's get to it.
Okay, go ahead.
Let's realize something. First and foremost,
I'll try to keep him contained, guys.
this is no longer a mental illness problem. This is no longer a gun control problem.
Right.
This is no longer I'm trying to think of how I could say this, Linda, without being very mean.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Huh? Because it's going to
yeah.
piss people off when
Oh,
I
yeah.
say it.
Well, sometimes, I mean, we're looking at how many people are dead? Over 29 people?
Mhm.
Because I think the one in Dayton, Ohio was 9 people.
Yep.
20 at the and I think it was actually 21 or 22 because 2 people or one person died while in the hospital.
Correct.
Right.
Correct. You're absolutely correct, Linda.
Exactly.
This is now become a humanity
Right.
problem,
Exactly.
is what this has become.
Or maybe lack of humanity.
But yeah,
Right.
pretty much. A lack of fucking humanity.
I know, right?
Okay? Let's really look at this and let's really go into this, okay?
Okay.
We demonize people of color,
Right.
okay, as the problem,
Right.
okay? We demonize the people of color as the ones who are actually hurting people.
Exactly.
And why do we do that? Because that's what our government has told us to do,
Exactly.
okay?
That's right.
That's what our government has told us to do. That's what our government has told us what we had to do.
That's what we need to do.
Okay.
Exactly.
So I want to show a picture here real quick
Okay.
while we're at it. So this is a man that should be considered a hero.
Okay.
Okay, and here's the reason why. Okay,
Okay.
this guy here. Is it this one? You gotta love it. Everything is always, nothing always seems to work the way it should, does it?
Right.
Does it? That's why you gotta love live television.
Gotta love it.
Huh?
You gotta love it. There we go.
And all you people that are bitching, oh, you guys need a new audio sound. Shut up, assholes. You want to do it? Come try to do it. Right here.
Tell them, Dirty.
Right here. So to our left, we have the man who was saving innocent children in El Paso.
Okay.
Okay? And to our right, I'm not even going to call him a human being because he doesn't deserve to be called a human being.
Exactly.
What he deserves to be called is a terrorist.
Exactly.
He deserves to be called a POS, a
Right.
piece of shit,
Right.
because that's exactly what he is.
Now, before we go any further, can we let our listening audience know that we are using the Fair Usage
That's
Act?
right. It's right off my page.
And we can definitely discuss this because it's for educational purposes and that we are not getting paid for this
That's right.
broadcast.
So the gentleman to the left. Oh my God, Linda, look, it's what the media tells me. He's a bad man. He
Exactly.
tells me that dude's going to kill me.
Yeah.
It hurt me. The faces of the man who served this country and risked his life to save as many children. Let me repeat that again to you piece of craps out there who don't believe that this is a mental illness issue or a gun control issue. No, it's none of those. It's a humanity issue now. And I'm going to show you pictures later of why it's a humanity issue.
Exactly.
And if you can't have any kind of remorse or pain in your damn heart, then you're a piece of shit and you're part of the problem and you need to leave.
Right.
Plain and simple.
Exactly.
So the
Dirty-
man to the left,
Uh-huh.
this man right here, let me repeat it. The face of the man who served this country and risked his life to save as many children as he could who were scared for their lives in El
Right.
Paso.
Right.
This man right here, which I actually like his Raptor jersey. It's actually kind of cool.
Okay.
Verse. The face of the piece of trash who walked into a shopping center, senselessly murdered so many innocent people.
Right.
Yet, let me repeat that again, Linda. This man right here, to the right, walked into a shopping center
Right.
and senselessly murdered. That word murdering shouldn't even be in there. It should be terror. It
Terrorist.
should be
Right.
the shopping center senselessly terrorized so
Right.
many innocent people. Yet
Right.
America is so quick to label our man on the left
Right.
as a thug and not even bat an eye
Right.
at the man on the right,
Exactly.
as the terrorist on the right.
That's right.
But you know what? He don't even deserve to be called the devil like he is in this,
I know, right?
because he's worse than the devil.
exactly Dirty.
If you believe in that,
Uh-huh.
my respects goes out to the gentleman on the left.
Okay.
That is a true American hero.
And who was that guy? And what did he do?
He was the guy that was he was the guy that saved all the kids. He was the soldier, saved
Okay.
all the kids
Okay.
from the terrorist,
Right.
and was pushing them out of the Walmart.
Exactly.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
so let's go. You say that video games are the problems,
Video games. Can you believe
right?
that?
The video games are the problems, Linda. Right? The video
Right.
games is what teaches us how to kill people, Linda.
Yeah, I know, right?
Right?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, that ain't what it is. That's not what it is. It's because we've lost touch with our humanity.
Exactly.
When we think that putting children, border kids
Mhm.
in cages,
I know.
when we think,
Can you show a picture of that?
I'm getting
Dirty?
ready to.
Thank you.
when
Because-
we think,
Dirty, I think a lot of what we're seeing is a lot of people basically putting their head in the sand, not interested in knowing about this. Does that make sense?
oh yeah, it does, Linda.
Exactly.
When we think that this right here, these pictures that I'm showing, Linda, right here, look at them, of all these children,
Okay.
if we think this is okay,
Right.
what have we done?
Exactly.
What have we lost?
Everything. I mean, seriously.
If this is okay,
Right.
what have we lost
And Dirty.
as a race of people?
We have totally lost our humanity. And can I be real honest with you?
Oh, I'm going to be
I'm
honest.
not. I'm not seeing a lot of my Facebook family or friends, personal, making any comments about this. It's like, oh well,
No, here's the comments.
yeah,
that
that's
we'll make.
sad, and then that's
Here's
it.
the comments that we'll make.
Okay.
Again, Linda, I told you I'm going to piss people off tonight. You're probably going to get upset with me, right? But
I'm gonna try not to.
but I'm just saying. Here's what's going to piss people off. Okay? We see a young black man get beat up and murdered by the cops on the street. What do?
Right.
What's the black community do? They get into an outrage, right?
Exactly. Right.
White community sees a mass shooting. What do? We get into an outrage, right?
Exactly. Right.
Oh, we don't care about the black kid getting killed.
No. We're not concerned about the black kid that was killed by the other black kid.
Yep, we don't care about
Right.
what happened up in Chicago over the weekend,
Exactly.
where there were 67 shootings or
Right.
67 people shot,
Right.
and what was it, like 13 people died?
Pitiful.
We don't care. We don't care about that,
Right.
right?
That's right.
We don't care about that. But we care about when a guy, the white community, we care about a guy that walks into a Walmart and starts
Uh-huh.
shooting people up.
Exactly.
And they go, oh shit, now they're coming for our guns. Guess what,
Exactly.
cocksuckers? They ain't coming for your guns. They're not coming for your guns.
Absolutely dirty.
They're not.
Nope.
Just like when Obama, everybody's like, oh, Obama's coming to take our guns.
Exactly.
8 years, I heard. Obama's taking our guns. Obama's taking our guns. Guess what happened in 8 years, Linda?
There are even more guns on the street. Am I right?
What happened? Did the guns go?
Nope. not
Did the
at
guns
all.
go? Oh, but you
No.
can't take guns away from law-abiding citizens
Right.
because guess what? See, that's the thing. We've lost our humanity because we don't think people of color are law-abiding citizens.
Exactly. Well, a lot of it too, dirty, is they're afraid of the fact that we might get our hands on guns
But
and
they
do
got-
to them what they've
But
done to
guess what?
us.
People of color already got their hands on guns.
Exactly.
It's called the gangbangers.
Right.
Which, if you really want to say it, Linda, we talked about this. What are they? They're nothing but terrorists
Right.
because they're terrorizing their neighborhoods.
That's all they're doing.
I mean-
Exactly. So let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Because this is going to be your rant tonight.
Oh,
We're gonna
I'm
allow you to have
beyond
it.
violent.
So hi
Let
there,
me go back
Wyatt.
to this. Let me go back to this, Linda.
Okay.
Let me go back to this. Did I lose it? Did I lose it? There it is. Children
Yeah.
in cages.
Yeah.
And we don't care.
Did you ever in your lifetime ever think that you would see something like this, dirty?
No, because you know when we did see it, Linda?
When?
Well, we never saw it.
We never
personally.
saw it,
We just
right.
saw pictures of the slaveries when they put
And also-
when they put the black children in
And
cages.
don't forget the Japanese Americans
we
that
saw the
were
pictures.
actually here and
Yeah.
were productive citizens.
Yeah,
And then all of a
Let's
sudden
put
they
them in
rounded them up.
internment camps.
Exactly.
let's put them in internment camps.
So can I be real honest with you, dirty? At what point will this? Because I really believe this man is going to get back in there for another term. And if he does, at what point
What's up, buddy?
do they start saying, "Hey, you know what? Let's round up the blacks. Let's round up the immigrants, the Muslims. Let's run them out. Let's run
glad
them
you
all
said
together and just get them out of the
that. Glad
country."
you said that.
You know what I'm
Linda,
saying? Hey,
Because let me find that picture.
okay,
Let me find that picture. Let me find it. Oh, see, Linda, I just happened to scroll on my Facebook page.
okay,
You know, Mrs. Dirty's out of town,
right.
and I just saw her beautiful face. I haven't seen it,
Aw, Yeah,
so it's
she-
going to
she's
calm me
logged
down
on.
a little.
Okay, good.
It's going to calm me down.
Thank you,
No,
Mrs. Dirty, for tuning
no,
in.
it's not. No, it's not. Fuck that shit. I am beyond pissed. Wyatt, you little pervert. Wyatt just posted a bunch of girls of Hooters on his Facebook page.
No, he did.
Yes, he did. Good for you, Wyatt. Good for you. Wyatt, use your celebrity, buddy. You tell him I'm a broadcaster.
Right.
See, and this is something I don't buy. Okay, right here. Fox News. Fox News.
Uh-huh.
Okay, this is coming from Fox News.
Okay.
Thanks to our friend Sharon Williams, who's a huge supporter of One Nation Network.
Shout out to Sharon.
She posted this on their page. I don't buy it.
Okay.
Because you want to know why I don't buy it?
Wow.
I'm going to tell you why I don't buy it.
Okay.
Because guess what? My two sons came from a broken home.
Mm-hmm.
They're not out there killing anybody.
There you go. Absolutely.
They're not out there killing anybody.
No.
Do you know why? It's because of what I've taught them.
Exactly.
It's what I taught them.
That's right.
Like, see, like a person like Sharon.
Yep.
Her son was senselessly murdered
Right.
by terrorists.
Mm-hmm.
You can't. I'm not calling them gangs anymore, Linda.
No, they're not
I'm not calling.
gangbangers. They're
I'm not.
terrorists. Right.
I'm not because Back to what I was saying. We got an entire area of North St. Louis that is being terrorized
Absolutely.
by terrorists.
Yep.
You know, and
Seriously.
before, remember I said, I'm against the National Guard going in there.
Now,
Fuck it, send them in there. I'm serious. It's getting
Right.
to that point
I know,
now
right?
that we have to have something. Because guess where all the terrorists are born?
Right here.
Right here in the
in the
United
good old
States
US
of America.
of A. Absolutely.
Let's make
Absolutely.
America great.
So let me
again.
ask you a question, Dirty. Why do you think it's so hard for the media to call them terrorists, or just
Because they're white.
is that what it is?
They're white. They're white. You know, all
has
you
the-
cock.
Has the talking point always been that
You know what?
the
Linda?
people that you
I'm
should
gonna
be
put this on
afraid
my
of?
Facebook page.
No, you're not.
Do you want to
The
watch me?
people that you should be afraid
Because I want
of.
people to call me
Okay.
and challenge me on this shit today.
All right,
I'm
guys. So
serious.
our chat line is open on
I
our
want 'em
YouTube
to.
channel, which is we're on One Universal Production on
They know
YouTube.
my number.
And also, we're available on Facebook, so we're doing a simulcast.
Because I'll
we're-
rip anybody a new ass today.
Dirty is in quite a stir.
I will rip
okay?
anybody a new ass today
There
that
you
wants to
go.
challenge me on this bullshit.
Right.
That
okay.
will literally. I'm not saying it's about
Just
gun
hit
control.
copy. Click on the word copy.
It wouldn't
yeah.
let me do it. So when I did it
Okay.
like this,
Yeah.
when I drug it last time, it
Uh-huh.
worked. I told you, I'm ready. I'm
you
ready
go.
to piss anybody off today, Linda.
Yeah.
Because I don't care. I do not
Right.
care. Post, you son of a bitch. There
Well,
it goes.
unfortunately, getting angry is really not going to help
No,
us.
but if I can wake up,
it allows you to vent a little bit.
no, but if I can wake up some of these dumb people.
Okay, but here, let's talk about what the real issue is.
All right, what's the real issue?
Okay, so we have the leader of our country
Who's a moron?
who is actually spewing all
Who's an
of
actual
this.
moron.
Yeah, and he's actually spewing all of this hatred.
He's an actual idiot.
right. So why are they not banning his Twitter account? Hello, right? Because let's take a look at what he did last week when he went after, as we call them, the squad,
Uh-huh.
the four freshman congresswomen.
Oh, I just put
Of
it on
color.
my Facebook page, Linda.
Did you put it on there?
It's on like Donkey Kong now.
Oh,
Please call in,
no.
motherfuckers.
Okay.
Oh, no, it kicked me off. It kicked me off my own Facebook page.
And what did it say?
It
Dirty?
says you cannot be shared because it goes against our community standards.
Yeah.
Why? Because I speak the truth.
truth. They don't want
Because
to hear
I'm
the truth.
speaking the truth to tell you guys that what is happening in today's society is not right. I don't give a rat's ass if you believe in God, if you believe in Allah, you believe in Buddha, you believe in the big elephant with 17 goddamn arms. There's one thing that your book preaches to you. Do unto others as you would do unto them.
Absolutely.
Love your neighbor like you would love your neighbor. Love the sinner, not the sin. But no, we can't do that. Because, why? Because we're attacking our morals of families. Oh, and then you have the one idiot who says, well, the reason why these mass shootings happened was because of the LGBTQ. Screw you, you dumb bitch.
Now, Dirty, do you know? I think I posted it on my
I told you, I'm
Facebook
fired up
page,
tonight,
right? That the Southern Baptist Convention, they had their convention last week.
Yep.
And one of the black pastors,
Yep.
who's also a Republican,
Yep.
actually wrote a resolution that he wanted added that would stop all of this nonsense, and they refused to do
Oh,
it.
yeah.
So this is why you're seeing such an outcry with the evangelicals, because the sad thing is a lot of what Trump is saying, even if he doesn't believe it, Dirty, he's saying it, they believe it, they want to live it. Does that make sense?
Oh, yeah. It does.
Yeah.
It does. Linda, I can't believe they won't let me broadcast on my Facebook page.
Told
That's
you.
awesome.
Told you.
I
guys.
love it. I love it.
So they have kicked us off Facebook.
Yeah.
Well, I'm actually on One Nation Network TV on Facebook. Let's see.
Oh, it's on there. The post is on there.
Oh,
You can
okay.
get to it.
Right.
But it'll put you to our YouTube page.
Okay, great. Yeah.
It'll put you to our YouTube page.
And we really would like for you guys to
Go
make
to our
sure you
YouTube
like
page from now on.
our YouTube page, and please make sure you hit our subscribe button, because I'm gonna see if I could get Mr. Dirty to help me. I downloaded XSplit, the system that we use here, and it's a great system. I just haven't learned how to use it yet. because I'm gonna have to do a lot more, but I'll be doing mine on my Patreon, which you guys would have to join because a lot of the things that I'll be saying, we won't be allowed to say them in an open forum. Does that make sense? Right.
Oh, I love it.
So you getting any feedback from what you're saying over there?
it.
So, Dirty, let's take a quick commercial break and talk
Love
about
it.
our sponsors, and then come back with a great video that I sent you
Love it.
with this young man that's a journalist. So, shout out to Joni's Pizza.
There you go. Go for it. I
All right.
gotta send it to me in an email.
Okay, great. Yeah, check your text messages.
I am.
Just
It's in
shoot it
there.
to okay. So, shout out to Joni's Pizza, one of our
That ain't it.
favorite sponsors.
Yep.
If you're in the mood for some great tasting pizza and food, go right over there to Russell, right off of Jefferson
That's
and
right.
44, and check out Joni's Pizza. We have Spoken Word Press Publishing. All of my books are available on our website, onenationnetworktv.com, and also available on Amazon, Audibles, iTunes,
All of them.
anywhere. Yep, anywhere books are sold. And remember, my books are available in paperback, ebook, all the formats, and also audiobook. And our favorite, for those of you that have young children that enjoy playing video games,
No, you can't watch
online.
video games now, Linda. Do you know why?
Okay. Well, we're going to make sure they're watching the right video games. And in order for them to do that, they need to be watching who, Dirty?
Casey with 3 Ys on Twitch.
All right. So that's, and don't forget our college. You know what? We're going to be doing a commercial because I finally got my beautiful
Here
pearl
we go.
dog tag from Unicorns with Kylie. I absolutely love it. But of course, in the midst of me getting ready for today's show, I forgot it at home because I haven't switched it over to my other keychain yet because I wanted to. We're going to actually shoot a commercial for her. So, Kylie, if you're listening, go ahead and send it to either my email or Dirty's email so that we can go ahead and get your commercial up and going.
Okay, so we get all that. Linda's going to be the professional one tonight. I'm going to be the pissed off one tonight.
Okay, that works.
Huh?
That works for me.
So this is how simple life really is. Are you ready, Linda?
I'm ready.
This is how simple life could be. An 11-year-old reporter, Jaden Jefferson. This is from nowthis.com. I love that
I
website.
do too.
It's great. This little dude cracks me up. But right here, this is what's going to change our future.
Absolutely.
This little kid. Kids like Wyatt.
And before we play that, let me just say this.
Well, let me go back to us.
You do not need to get anybody's permission in order to become a journalist
No.
these days. All you need is a video camera or your phone,
That's it.
and then the guts to get out there and do it. Now, talk about guts. Let's
I mean, hell, you could say we're journalists.
Oh, absolutely, we are.
I mean, I would
We're
say
multimedia journalists.
you're more of a journalist than I am.
No, I think you are too. But again, your camera work just takes us to a whole different
But,
atmosphere.
but let's
there.
look at it. It's kids like
Yeah.
Jane Jordan,
Right,
Jefferson,
right,
kids like Wyatt,
right.
a little mini Dirty,
Exactly,
the princess,
exactly. My
little
Damien.
Dirty,
Exactly.
your Damien,
Noah.
Noah.
Exactly.
It's the kids like that really just see how life is
right.
and say, "Wait a second,
Something's not right.
my two stepdaughters, Bree and
Right.
Kelby,
Right,
something's not right.
right.
Something's got to change."
Yeah,
And I applaud all of those redneck hillbillies in Kentucky when Mitch McConnell was there and they all started chanting Moscow Mitch.
Moscow
Moscow
Mitch.
Mitch.
I love it.
Drowned his ass off. He got so
Exactly.
upset he had to leave. Oh, you big baby.
Right.
Grow up, you big-eared freak.
Exactly.
Is that bullying?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Not
good.
today.
All right.
We're
good.
gonna let you have your turn to just
So
really
here's our little
have
buddy.
at it.
We need to get this little dude on the air. We need to interview this kid. Remember, this is from Now This. We are using this under the Fair Usage Acts for no monetary gains. And we're using it for educational purposes. All views and comments are reflected are Mr. Jordan Jefferson's and do not reflect the views of One Universal Production and One Nation Network. And here we go.
All right.
I know I'm the queen of the continent. We was the worst policy he initiated?
Oh man, that's hard. I mean, he's gonna.
I'm gonna stop it right there. First of all, we got a presidential candidate, and he goes, "What's the worst thing that he's initiated?" She goes, "Oh, that's hard."
Right.
Come on,
I know.
Idiot.
I think she was placating this young man.
idiot.
I found it a bit condescending because she tends to do that throughout the interview.
No, you know what I say? She is idiot.
Yeah,
All right, let's go. I loved it. I loved the first question because he came off so intelligent.
exactly. Well, wait till you see him with Fox News.
Oh, I know.
A lot of really bad stuff every day.
My name is Jane Jefferson. I am an MMJ in Anchor. I got a spot on the media platform because of a photographer at CNN named Dave. So I got up on that media platform and got to shoot some video. Yes, what separates you from the other candidates?
I can only tell you about why I'm in the spot.
And then from there, that was wrapping up, so I went to get some interviews, some video. I was approached by the press secretary who wanted me to give her an interview.
What are you doing for equal opportunities for people of color?
So that's a really good question. You know, every time I think about economic issues, I stop and say, but let's also see how it intersects with race.
That's what I meant with condescending.
Nice to see you.
A pleasure.
Oh, it's a joy for me to be here.
It's a joy.
You tell us what the congressman in Ohio taught you when it comes to being president. Well, I started into journalism by meeting reporters and our local meteorologist, Jay Birchback, and I kind of went into a lot of equipment aspects, so using cameras and audio equipment, and I also love writing, so it kind of all came together for me, and I kind of connected the dots, and I found journalism. I got started by covering community events like basketball games and things like that. I learn about what story I'm going to by watching the news and checking out social media, seeing events people are going to. And from there, I'll begin to prepare a story about it, finding an address, finding interviewees. Usually during the school year, I'll wake up probably just at 5:30, so then I can just get ready for school and then have some extra time to watch the news.
That's crazy.
Being out here today really gives you a sense of really what these workers are fighting for, the grit of this strike. She knew what she was there for, and she lived up to the expectation that she was there to address the media, and I treat anybody else in that room differently than I was being treated.
Well, thank you for joining us, Senator Warren.
Thank you very
And stay with us for continuing coverage of tomorrow's debates, and we're going to have the latest from the Fox leader. Jane Jefferson, Eyewitness News.
This industry, there are a lot of people that are doing it now that won't be doing it for the next 10 years or 20 years. So to make sure that this industry stays around is really important. Journalists do a lot to make sure that everything's done right, to review the facts, make sure that facts are known. So really it's just important to make sure that everybody else in the country is aware of what's going on in their local communities. News is important right now. It's of high importance and it's a serious business.
Right.
Now,
First of all, doesn't it remind you of a young Gary Coleman
yes,
with those big old cheeks that you just want to pinch?
but you want to hear? I'm going to say something that's going to be very sad, and it's going to sound very mean.
Okay, go ahead, Derek.
But I'm just going to speak in the reality because that's what this is all about tonight.
Right.
Me spilling the truth.
Mhm.
The kid is what, in 5th grade? Going into 6th.
Going in 6th grade.
So that means he's 11,
10, 11.
12 years old?
Yeah, 11.
11.
Uh-huh.
10 years, he'll be 21.
Yeah.
Sad thing is the kid will be looked upon as a thug, as a piece of trash, and as a nobody.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Because
remember
of
the
the
clip,
color of his skin.
remember the clip we showed not last week because we did broadcast, but the one with the with the judge
Mm-hmm.
who people just judged him by his skin color
Mm-hmm.
until he actually entered the courtroom as the judge.
Mm-hmm.
Then his respectability came back.
Uh-huh.
How sad is that?
Very sad.
That your job has to actually give
Now-
you respectability.
Little Jane
It's really
Jefferson.
sad, yeah. Well, Dirty, can I say something? Even before we talk about how he's going to be perceived as a 21-year-old, let's talk about how his peers, even at 11 and 12 years old, probably called him all kind of stupid nerds and
Oh
stupid
yeah.
shit
Well,
like
his
this
kid,
because the guy is developing a career for his own
right.
self,
Exactly.
and they can't even see it.
no.
All they see is somebody who is not doing something that they're doing.
Right.
So he's got to be strange. He's
So-
got to be a nerd.
Prime example, our little buddy on here, Wyatt.
Exactly.
He has a dream.
Right.
He wanted to be a professional wrestler.
Right.
But he can't be. He wanted to be a referee. He can't be. So you know what I decided? I decided the next best thing is for him to make him a wrestling commentator.
There you go.
And what does he do? Every Wednesday or every second Saturday of the month,
He's out-
you
he's
can
right
check
there.
out little mini Wyatt, little mini Dirty Wyatt,
Right.
right there on MMWA's Facebook page, calling the matches at MMWA Wrestling.
And see, Dirty, I believe that that's exactly what our job is. For us to reach back to the kids and show them how to do what we're doing.
Right.
How to create something.
Hell, that
that's
little
gonna
kid
be-
was better than me.
It was he not awesome or
That kid
what?
was great.
He was really
And here's
great.
the sad
And
thing
did you
is-
see where he said he found out how to do all this? Watching YouTube videos.
Yeah. Exactly. Here's the best part about it.
What's that?
I would love to see him sit down and talk to Donald Trump.
Oh, I wouldn't. He'd be too much for Donald Trump. I would love to
I'm
see
just-
him sit down and talk to maybe somebody like
Oh, no, I
One
would-
Nation Network TV.
Well, that too. But think about it. Him
Right.
sitting down with Donald Trump.
Okay.
Think about it.
That's just as asinine as taking a bunch
You're
of
right.
school
But
kids
here's what it is.
to a Trump rally and they're all people of color and they get attacked.
But can you imagine?
Why would Donald Trump even waste his time talking
Because
to
he's a
a
moron.
black child when he doesn't even like to listen to talk to the April Ryan and the media reporters that are out there? Have you seen him attack these
Oh
women of
yeah.
color?
But here's the thing.
Why would you? Right?
Is he couldn't attack him?
Why not?
He couldn't.
You think he could?
No.
You
because
think
think
because
about
he's
it.
a child that he wouldn't say some of the mean things?
I honestly
he
don't
says?
think he would.
Oh, I think he would.
Here's
Only
why.
the only reason why he wouldn't is if maybe in public with the cameras rolling.
And there
he
you
wouldn't.
go. And
But
that's
as
what I'm
soon
saying.
as that kid's back is turned, you know why I know this, guys? Because I'm currently reading Michael Wolff's Siege, and as soon as this little boy's back was turned, Trump would talk about him like a dog, like he does
Yeah.
everybody.
But you know what it
else.
would do? You know
What's
what it
that?
would do?
What's
It would
that?
wake up all these dumb people that have this skin color that this little 11-year-old kid actually went and did his research better than half of these morons out here on Facebook and along the world and in Fox News and all that just post whatever the hell they want to and just come up with every kind of fake story, news story that they want to.
Right.
I'm saying CNN, MSNBC, Fox News, they all do it. They
all
all
of them
come
are
up
complicit.
they,
Absolutely.
Exactly. They all come up with fake ass bullshit
Yep.
to get people to watch their news channel.
Yeah.
That's what they do.
I bet you if you asked this little kid, he would even tell you he wouldn't even want
I think he would.
Why?
I
Would you
think
wanna
he would because
why
here's
would
why.
you okay, interviewing somebody who is a constant a liar is like interviewing a drunk.
But-
have you ever interviewed a drunk person?
But think about it. Do you remember when we were talking? Do you remember when we were talking to Minnie Dirty
uh-huh.
one day on the way?
Right.
How he was making us think things differently.
Yeah.
We're like, oh. And then when we dropped him off, we were on our way to the studio. We were like, you know, How easily? Where did we forget our logical thinking?
Yeah, but this is totally different. You're talking about putting a very intelligent minor child
There, you
in
just said
the
the key word
company
of a moron.
of a fucking moron.
Of a-
Excuse my French.
There you go. You just said
Right.
it.
What parent would fucking allow their child to do that, Dirty?
Can you imagine how much more popular this kid would get? Did he sit there and ask? Think about it. If he would literally just look right at Donald Trump and say, "How do you feel about all of those children in the cages that you have down there along the border? How does that make you feel?"
Okay, let me tell. Maybe because the fact that I'm reading about how this man feels about his own family.
Oh no! What? Listen.
Right, because listen, here's the thing. For those of you, and I truly recommend that you go get this book, Siege by Michael Wolff. It states how after Don Jr.'s wife had their baby,
Right.
and they were telling him you need to go to the hospital to see the baby. He goes, why do I want to go to the hospital to see the baby? He has too many fucking kids as it is.
Right. Oh yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
He basically ignores Eric and also Barron. So no.
yeah, we're also talking about a
No,
man who
you-
says, hold on, we're also talking about a man who says that his daughter Ivanka is a piece of ass.
And also said he thought she should make a sex tape that would make her more popular.
Right, exactly.
Now, what father would encourage his daughter to make a sex tape? And you
Donald
think that this would be a man
Trump.
that you would actually want to put this kid in front of?
Yes, because I think this kid would make him look like an idiot more than what he is. And it would wake people up.
How would it wake him
Because-
up, Dirty?
I would sit
I
there.
mean, they're sitting up here watching everything this man is doing and saying,
I would
now,
be
and you
laughing my
still-
ass
and you
off.
still have people that go, no, he's the greatest thing since
There's no way they could even justify it now. Well, that's true. They do now. I mean, they justify it now.
right.
I don't know. I just think it would be funny. I just think it would be funny.
Because you think that it would upset Donald Trump. It wouldn't. Trump would look at that as, oh, this would make great TV.
Right.
And he would work that kid.
Oh, I think
Well,
that
why
kid
do
would.
you, oh, no.
I think that kid would work
Okay.
him.
Well, what do you guys think? So we're here. We agree to disagree.
I told you, I'm fired. I would.
So
we
what do
need
you
to do-
guys think? Do you think that this is somebody that he should reach out to President Trump to try to interview him?
Listen,
or do
if
you
he's
think
already
he
at the
should stay
debates,
as far away?
if he's already at the debates,
Right.
guarantee you he's going to be at some of those debates.
What I would love to see is for them to let him sit there and ask a question at one of the debates.
That's
That would
what
be
I'm
great.
saying.
Absolutely.
That's what I'm saying.
But no, to put this kid,
But this
no.
is a young man who is going to defy. I just touched your boob.
Okay. Okay.
I
luckily
literally-
that's all virtual, guys.
See,
Oh, you did?
I literally looked at him. I just
Oh,
touched
my
him with his boob.
Oh, we're laughing because it's all virtual. He's nowhere near me. He's
Listen,
nowhere near me.
Listen, I needed that because I am fired up. That was good. That was good. No, but I mean, let's just get back to it so we can get off of
You
it.
know what, Dirty? As a matter of fact,
I
want
mean,
you to
we've
think
really
back-
we've been talking about it for 40 minutes.
I know, right? But I want you to think about something. I want you to think back to the video, and I think I shared it on my Sunday brunch show.
Hey, you guys really want a really good Sunday? You guys really want a good show? No, seriously, if you're a white person and you really want a really good show to make you open up your eyes just a little more, check out Sunday Brunch.
Yep, we normally air from 3 to 4.
Right. Check it out.
right
It's a
here.
great show.
Right. But Dirty, okay, so on Sunday Brunch, I actually had the video of the group of school children that actually cornered Senator Dianne Feinstein
Yeah.
and talked about global warming. And she straight blew those kids off.
Of course.
But
Of course.
so I can see Trump doing the exact same thing to this little boy. Because come on now,
But
they don't
this-
even respect the grown
But
journalists.
this kid is a respect. Linda, what we need to do is we need to find him and we need
Okay.
to get him on the show.
Okay, I'm sure we can find him.
We
and,
need to find him and get
right.
him on the show.
It's a couple. Well, before we do that, we need to get our Skype working, so that way we can have him actually on the show.
Right.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Right.
Mhm.
Right. But I'm glad you like that. Now, I actually found that and I sent it to Dirty this morning. I said, you got to look at this. I think this would be great to have on the show.
Oh, he is amazing.
Right.
He is amazing. So, okay. So, back to what I was saying. This is no longer a mental health issue.
Right.
This is no longer a gun control issue. This has now become a humanity issue.
Exactly.
We have to quit, and we have to quit looking at each other by our skin colors,
Right.
by our religion, by the way that we look on outside,
Exactly.
because we can't let one person.
Right.
Okay, look, I'm really even going to break it down to you. White people, guess what? We have piece of shits in our race.
Oh, everybody.
Black people,
does.
you guys have piece of shits in your race.
Mhm.
Mexicans, you have piece of shits in your race. Asians, you have the list. I could go on and on and
Exactly.
on and on. But guess what? We can't let that one little percent. I'm not saying it's 1%, but
Exactly.
we can't let that small percentage of people
Right.
dictate how we look at each other. Because regardless of what you
They
believe
are.
or what you say, we're
Right.
all the same underneath.
Exactly.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because we all bleed one color.
But
That's it.
But what I think what you're dealing with, Dirty, and we kind of saw this with the Obama administration. There are just some whites that actually feel like they're being replaced, and I don't understand why you can't feel like it's room enough for everybody. You know,
The problem is there is.
right?
I mean, think about it. We just listened to an 11-year-old kid ask questions from the mind of an 11-year-old.
Right.
Very intelligent questions.
Very
Now,
intelligent.
Again, I'm going to go back to because he's a child, but he sees things a way that as adults we should still see them,
Yeah. Well, you know, they say that.
but we don't.
No, because again, I see, speaking from personal experience, a lot of the divisiveness did
Mhm.
not come between the group of kids that I grew up with, and we were a very diverse
Right.
group. We used to party together on a regular basis, but once you hit the real world, and you're talking about paying your bills,
Yeah,
and who's going to be able to afford this and who's going to be
Right.
able to afford that, that's when it comes down to dog eat dog,
right.
and that's really sad.
It is
Because it's more than enough. And here's the thing. I used to laugh at all the time because I used to have managers ask me and supervisors very threatened about
you know.
just the fact that I know what I'm doing on the job. Do you want my job? Honey, you don't even want your job. Why would I want
You
it?
know, I told you I was going to piss you off
Okay.
today, right? Because you have me hooked to this new guy on Facebook.
Would that be my Beau of the fifth column?
No, not him.
Oh, okay.
I like this other guy you got me hooked on.
Okay.
Dobby Dabba Dalla, whatever his name is.
Dabba dollar dollar.
I don't know. Hold on. I'll pull him up. You got me hooked to this dude. Dahar Man. You go, Dirty, you gotta watch
Okay.
it. And I'm gonna show.
Oh, right. He's actually the one I think that does the really informative videos, like the man that wanted to leave his wife.
Yeah, but that's not the
Exactly.
one I want to show.
Okay.
It's not the one I want to show.
Okay.
I want to show. Let me scroll and I can find it. It's about the mother.
Oh, with the $1,000 loan.
No, not her. Oh, right here. Here's one of them right here.
Okay.
Let me pause it. Now remember, this is what we're teaching our kids.
Right.
This is the shit our kids see from us as parents.
Right.
Okay? So as you read, it says, he says, go back to your own country. What happened? Watch what happens next.
Oh, right. I know.
كمادات باردة دايما كمادات باردة عليهم اشياء وانا ببعث روشتة على الصيدلية. كيف حرارة وهي وانا ببعث على الصيدلية روشتة وتروحوا تجيبوا الدواء عشان الوجع. هذا كيف بدهم؟ ماشي حط الكمادات الباردة خليها شغالة. تاخذ الدواء ماشي خذ الدواء. Sir, you were scaring my son with all that gibberish.
Why don't you go back to your own country?
ماشي لا حاجة ما تجيب لي خلص العمل أجي على طول هنعمل ماشي.
Please! Mom! Wait! Hey, what are you doing?
You fucking ads.
We're the world's greatest superheroes.
Everything's hurt. Everything's gonna be okay, okay? Here, baby, cheer up, okay? Excuse me, ma'am, I don't mean to interrupt, but is everything alright? Everything's fine. Hey, sweetie, is everything alright? I'm sorry, I don't think this is your concern. Come on, baby, we're gonna be late for your plane. Now, why don't you make yourself useful and put this in the garbage?
And she's an immigrant.
Bitch.
So, how did the results come out?
After reviewing the results, you're not a match for your daughter. Your daughter's kidneys, they are failing. She only has 72 hours to find a donor.
Well, find a donor.
It's not that simple. If you have any feeling down the road, then reaching out to them as soon as possible. I'll let you know as soon as we find someone.
What's going to happen to me?
Everything is gonna be okay. We'll figure something out, okay?
Okay.
Soon, okay? Hey, you know what my daughter would say during difficult times? Hey! I don't care what your daughter would say.
Bitch.
Everything is gonna be okay, okay? Doctor, this is all going on.
Here you are. Turns out there was a last-minute donor who came forward to donate a kidney for your daughter.
Oh my god! Goodness! Who is this amazing person? We gotta meet them!
She's in the other room right now. I'll go over for you.
Mama, can I be with you? Yes, baby, yes, Lord, yes.
Here she is.
Your donor had the same symptoms that my daughter had. Unfortunately, I wasn't a match for my baby. What I was going to say earlier is that if my daughter were here right now, she would have said, Mom, whenever anybody was going through a difficult time, you gave them all they would have. And don't expect anything back. I hope that I give you more time with your daughter than I have with mine. Thank you.
A recent study done by NYU found that people with money are statistically more likely to ignore or not even notice those without money. The results aren't surprising because we live in a culture that's obsessed with celebrities and influencers and rich people that often those without a lot of resources go unnoticed. This can happen to all of us without even knowing it. It can be something as simple as not noticing the homeless person on our way to work, or ignoring someone at a party who doesn't really have much status, or not even noticing the hardworking person keeping everything clean. But just because someone has less doesn't mean their life is worth any less. We should always make sure to recognize everyone and treat everyone fairly, because the person that we may be trying to avoid may just end up being the biggest blessing of our life.
Or this one.
This is why you treat people the way you want to be treated.
Hey, Lorenzo. Got a surprise for you, buddy. Here's my football from my last game. I wasn't able to go all the way. But luckily, I have you to finish what we're able to. Oh, thanks, Dad. And sweetie, I didn't forget about you.
My brand? Thanks, Dad. This is my favorite brand.
What's the matter, buddy? You don't like your football? I just... Do you think I can get a makeup kit too? What did you just say? Nothing, I was just thinking. No, you weren't just thinking that. You're my son, and my son doesn't wear makeup. You got it? Yes, sir, I got it. Good. There's my boy. Hey, whoa. I want to go back to first grade football practice. Can we talk later, Dad? I just want to go to my room right now. Wait, why are you wearing a hoodie? No, Dad, don't. What in the world? Explain yourself!
I didn't go to football practice. I don't like football. I really like makeup, Dad. It's my passion and I'm really good at it.
Makeup? Men don't wear makeup! What kind of man did I raise you to be? But nothing! If you're not going to obey your father, then you can just leave this house right now.
But this is who I am, Dad.
Then you're no son of mine!
And it just gets more depressing. And
Yeah.
I'm not. Yeah. But and again, I'm going to go back up. We've lost We've lost our way of humanity.
Yeah.
Regardless, if one of my boys came up to me and said that, there's no way I would say that to one of my boys.
How do you turn your back on your own kids?
Exactly.
I see that so often.
Exactly.
It's so crazy.
Regardless, you don't have to accept their lifestyle or what they want to do or how they want to be. I mean, you didn't have to. You don't have to accept the guy in the first video that we watched that was talking whatever it was that he was talking. What's up, Ray? SCU, baby. Ray is another big one of our supporters.
SCU?
Southern California. It's a wrestling thing.
Oh.
He's a big supporter of ours.
I know, right?
I met
He's
Ray
always on
at
there.
I met
Okay.
Ray in Chicago
Oh,
for
okay.
wrestling.
Oh, and shout out to rest in peace to Harley Race.
Yeah, Harley
who passed
Race.
away.
And it's
Yeah.
and I'll get with Ray
Okay.
a little more. But in the first video, guess what? It's those doctors, it's those people that really don't speak English as their first language.
Right.
Guess what? They're there to save your lives, dummies. Trust me, I know firsthand for what I do for a living.
Oh yeah.
For I know what I do firsthand for a living.
Exactly.
Those people that you say are terrorists
Right.
and you say are piece of shits and that are the problem in our country, we should get rid of them. Guess what? If we got rid of them, we wouldn't have doctors.
Exactly.
We wouldn't have doctors. Do you know why? Because us white people, we're lazy piece of shits.
Right.
How do you think this country was built? It was built
Back of slaves.
on the back of slaves, not just millions and millions of African slaves, but on the slaves of Irish people that when we brought them over and they came over, we used and abused them because they didn't look like the typical English people.
Exactly.
It was those people that we treated as slaves, and that, like that lady in that video who was cleaning that doctor's office.
Exactly.
It represents that she is a slave to the system.
Yeah.
But what did she do? She gave that more powerful woman who was supposed to be represented as a white person,
Right.
her daughter, more time with her daughter because she lost her daughter for something. But yet we look down on them.
Now, if you don't mind, while you're in the middle of your rant, one thing that we don't really talk about, I don't see it too much on mainstream media, and some of my YouTube vloggers have actually discussed, is the fact that how can I say this without pissing off the other part of the people that you might not have pissed off? But when you look at African Americans and this immigration problem,
Right.
Unfortunately, the way that you saw that Asian woman interact with that black woman, that's unfortunately
Oh,
the
yeah.
way that they are.
Yeah, right.
They also turn their nose up at us
Yeah,
and think that they're better than
right.
us.
Yeah, yeah.
That's why you don't see too many of us upset because they're getting kicked out of the country.
Right, you know, right.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, because
Yeah.
think about it. There was a time back in 2004, between 2004 2010, when these corporations were actually looking to hire immigrants because they could pay them less than they could pay
Right.
the average American
Yeah.
citizen. Right,
Right.
right.
How do you think your grass would get cut?
Exactly. Right.
Oh, what? Oh, wait. Let's get rid of all the Mexicans who cut our grass.
And who's going to pick all the fruit, Dirty?
Let's get rid of them.
Yeah.
Because why? Because they're gangbangers.
Yep.
They're thugs. Oh, let's get rid of all the black people,
Right.
who go out. Who do you think's going to pick up your trash?
Right.
Guess what? When I worked in the trash industry, the majority of the guys I worked with were black guys.
Yep. Exactly.
You know what? And they took care of their customers better than the white drivers did.
Yep.
And they actually showed up to work every day.
Yep.
And you know what they didn't do? Every time that we would get popped for random blood tests, they weren't the ones going, oh, hey, Dirty, I got to go to rehab. Oh, wait. All black people smoke dope and do drugs. Oh, wait, but I was in a union. UAW 282. And guess who the majority of the fuckers were that went to rehab? Right there. Because you suck. We suck as a society. Get
Now-
over yourself.
Now, that being said,
I told you, I'm pissed off.
right, I do want to say that we opened up and we started this show so that we can get a dialogue going about some of the things that are going on in the world. Some that affect us, some that don't affect us.
No, it all affects us.
I you know what, Dirty? I believe that as well, and that's why it's just mind blowing to me that I think this is an issue people really need to talk about, but they're not interested.
It's a very uncomfortable conversation to have
But when did uncomfortable get to the point where you just can't deal with it at all?
because
How bad is that?
you want to know why, Linda? Let's look what happens.
Okay.
If you get too uncomfortable with the situation, what happens? People start dying. When you try to bring up the real issues, people start dying. I mean, plain and simple.
You think that's what it is?
Yeah, plain and simple. Like the way I met Ray, who has been a big supporter of One Universal, all the stuff that I've ever
Right.
done. I met him in 2 years ago in Chicago.
Okay.
Or no, last year in Chicago for the wrestling event All Out. And it was funny. There was 14,000 people in this arena, Linda.
Oh wow!
And guess what?
What's that?
And Ray, you could back me up. We didn't see anybody fighting.
Yeah.
And we're talking now. Ray, if I'm not mistaken, you're of Mexican descent, I think, because he lives in Southern California.
Okay.
Him and my buddy Eric, Eric was in the picture with me, Juan, and Augie.
Oh, okay.
Eric was the guy at the end of us.
Okay.
And guess what? We went to a football stadium for WrestleMania with 80,000 people. And
Right.
guess what happened? It was
Nothing.
all walks, race, creeds, religions, and the entire world came. There were people from Saudi Arabia. There were people from Ireland, Australia, England, France, the Middle East, Iraq, Iran. Nobody fought.
Exactly.
Because you know why? Because we were there united under one thing.
Exactly.
One thing. You could, whatever you want to say about wrestling, you could say wrestling's fake. You could say it's bullshit. You could say that. But I will say this, what wrestling does. Wrestling brings people together.
Yes, it does. Most sporting events
Right.
bring people together. However,
Music.
but Dirty.
Yeah, but you get
however-
more fights at sporting events because you got a bunch of drunk morons.
And I was going to say they just had to pass a law over in the UK to make these people stop attacking the players that are on
yeah,
the field.
right. Yeah.
How stupid is that?
Right. But like
know?
you
Why would you want to?
but like I've been to wrestling event after wrestling. You know what? I've
Right.
never seen fights break out.
Right.
Never seen a fight break out.
That's because they've got it. They're paying for it on the.
I'm 43
in front
years
of
old.
them.
I'm 43 years old, Linda, and I've probably been to 100 wrestling events
Okay.
that have never seen a fight break out. I've been to concerts. I've seen fights break
Yeah.
out. I've been to baseball games. I've seen fights break out. I've been to football games. I see fights break out. But there's just something about wrestling
Right.
that brings people together as one.
Sports is actually something like I
Yeah.
said, that definitely sports and music.
So what we
Two
have
things
to
that can actually bring people together.
what we have to do is we have to literally, as adults, in the last clip where the son, obviously was gay, go and watch the clip because it's a very sad clip.
Yeah.
But we wonder why we have children killing themselves. And I'll blame some of it on the parenting because of how we don't accept our child for who our child is.
Right.
Regardless. It's that simple.
Yeah.
We are the cause of all of our problems around us. We are. Society itself.
It's so easy to blame someone
Yeah.
else. So exactly.
It is. Like me and Arlington, which I'm going to get Jeremiah Spicer on this show.
Okay.
A kid who was left for dead by his drug addict parents.
Yep.
Went to his grandma's house. His grandma dies. Moved from foster home to foster home to foster home. Jeremiah is a black gentleman. Jeremiah could have chose one path.
That's right.
But
he had a dream, though, didn't
Jeremiah had a dream, and he had the deck stacked against him
Yep.
for the simple fact that he was a black man.
he? Yep.
But he's like, no. And
I can't use that as an excuse.
Exactly.
Exactly.
But yet, white people, we use it as an excuse
Right.
that because somebody looks different than us or somebody doesn't believe like we believe, we use that as an excuse to say, oh, we're mentally ill and we're going to go kill somebody.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's not how it works.
Right.
That's not how it works. What is done now, and if our president has any right mind left and has got a set of balls, because he'll say whatever he wants to say.
Yep.
Anytime these mass shootings happen or anytime these gang violence happens, forget classifying it as hate crimes anymore.
Right.
Forget classifying it as gang violence anymore. Forget classifying it as mass shootings.
Exactly.
Start classifying it as crimes against humanity and terrorist act.
Exactly.
And I guarantee you shit will change.
Exactly.
Shit will change. Because look what happened after slavery when we started imposing stricter laws.
Right.
The violence didn't go down towards the blacks, but it went down a little to where they could actually walk around for a little while to where they didn't have to worry about being murdered.
Right.
Because we went and destroyed the Ku Klux Klan.
Exactly.
And we went and destroyed all these racist things. But yet we're letting them to come back because we've gotten too loose on it. I'm not saying all police are piece of trashes either. Because guess what, white people? It just happened to us.
That's right.
It just happened to us in Dallas, Texas. 3 white police officers subdue a white man. Put him in a chokehold. Dude passes out. Instead of actually checking on the man, they went and got Narcan. Shot him up with Narcan. Dude died from it.
Wow.
And you know what they did? They mocked him. You've heard us say it all the time. They try it on the people of color, and when it starts to work on them, they try it on us.
Absolutely.
And that's what's happening because we have lost our way. We have lost our humanity. It's not about if you believe in God or you believe in Allah or you believe in Buddha or the big elephant with 17 arms, like I said earlier.
Right.
It's because we don't believe in ourselves anymore because we're too consumed with everything else around us.
Right.
And can you believe we've literally just talked for an hour and 5 minutes and I went on a rant for an hour and 5 minutes.
And it was much needed. And I absolutely hope that a lot of people actually listened to it and took it to heart. Because it's gonna have to come from you guys. It's not gonna work coming from us. You see how the squad, who has had some very great things to say, they can't even receive what they're saying because they can't get past the messenger.
Nope.
It's really sad.
Squad, if you need help, reach out to Dirty. Reach out to Dirty.
I'm here to help.
I'm here to help. I'm here to help. This is One Nation Network TV on YouTube and Facebook. I am Dirty, sitting right across from me, who looks like she's right next to me. And I'm touching her boob again.
Touching my boob.
Virtually. My radio wife, the one, the only best best-selling author herself.
Lindsay. All right.
Go check us out on OneNationNetworkTV.com. You can catch all of our shows. You can catch the DCS show. You can catch the XFL show. You can catch the MMWA show.
What
you
days?
can catch this show.
All right. So Mondays, what days?
DCS show.
Okay. From what time?
7 till whenever me and Damien and
Okay.
Seabiscuit decide
And
we're
then
done.
on Tuesdays, you have our One Nation Network TV.
Yep.
And Wednesdays, we have.
XFL from
From
7 to 8.
Okay.
And then after that, immediately following is the MMWA show from usually 8:05 to like 9,
There you
9:30.
go. Okay,
Something
great.
like that.
And the second Tuesday of every month.
Second Saturday
of
every month is the beautiful, historic South Broadway Athletic Club presents MMWA Wrestling. This show is Showtime 2.
Exactly.
Big things going on. We're going to talk about it more tomorrow. Make sure you go check out Linda's favorite person over there, Unicorn Pearls with Kylie.
Absolutely.
Go check her page out on
And-
Facebook. And IKC with IKC with 3
You better say it out loud, buddy. Don't make me come across there. I'm going to go over there and squeeze your boobs.
IKC with 3 Ys live on Twitch. Go check it out for all your streaming needs.
right.
Also, go check out Joni's Pizza to go if you're ever in St. Louis. Right over there, Joni's to go,
Russell.
right over at 804 Russell. And go on Facebook. Check it out. The outdoor patio is open, having a good time. And also, with it being barbecue,
Hey.
summer's almost over.
Woo!
Labor Day's just around the corner.
Dirty.
Go to grocerybags.com with a Z.
D-A-G-Z. Dirty, I just made my cabbage soup.
Yes.
Try to get this weight back off.
Yep.
Oh, my God. I seasoned it with that
Ooh.
cake. Woo!
Good shit.
It was really good stuff.
Good.
Good stuff.
Good.
All right,
And
guys,
make
we're
sure,
out.
Now, hold on.
Okay.
And make sure you go to One Nation Network TV. You want to find all of Linda's books. One Nation, One Universal has a best-selling author. She's sitting
Aw.
right there. Right there.
Hey.
She's sitting right there.
And you know what, Dirty?
Best-selling author.
5
Go
years
check her
since I've
books out.
actually wrote a book. I got to get back into my
I know.
writing.
We were talking
I know,
about
right?
that.
Yeah,
we were talking about that. Go check her books out, especially here in Missouri.
Right.
Because of all the pot, the medical marijuana.
Oh, absolutely.
Go get her beginner's guide to
Absolutely.
U.S. and Canadian pot stocks.
Absolutely.
Hey, I said it right this last night. I was
Right.
having a trouble last night.
And seriously, for you people of color, I'm going to be real honest with you. You know we're under attack. Please get a copy of my powerful prayers to protect and bless your family. There's some things on there that you need to start saying every day to protect your family. I do it to protect mine and protect that person right across from me over there and his family.
And remember this, people. You see somebody,
Just say hi.
open the door for them.
Absolutely.
Say hi.
Right.
Give them a smile. Because you might be that person
Right.
that might change their life for
Right.
that day.
And even though we might have the person, our leader in charge, that's a little kind of a whack job, we don't have to follow that example.
That is true.
Always treat people the way you want to be treated.
That is
okay?
true.
All right.
And we are out.